Hello pianists, you just heard an excerpt from Kabalevsky's fun Etude in A minor, opus 27 number 3, which is an excellent 20th century piece for you to practice as an intermediate level pianist. Maybe you're not ready to play this piece yet, but you want to be. If you want to be ready to play this piece, practice your minor scales. You saw that right hand was just full of scales ascending and descending. It used different forms of the minor. We'll talk through natural minor, melodic minor. Stay tuned to the end. I'll tell you how to play those harmonic minor scales in 6 keys which all have the exact same fingering. So minor scales help you develop your hand independence. It lets you understand relative major and minor keys. You have to reinforce correct fingering as these scales show up in real repertoire as well. So stay tuned. We'll go through all of those skills together. All right, pianists, we're going to learn the 3 forms of minor, starting with the natural. We'll go through melodic, and then we'll finish up with harmonic, so stay tuned till the end. If you notice that Kabalevsky score as I was playing, it was using various forms of that minor scale. I see in the first measure, it's all white notes, but then into measure 3, I see a G sharp inserted, but even the left hand is playing some different notes against the right hand as well. So let's talk about that. In the right hand, it's starting with a natural minor scale in the key of A minor. Natural to what? Natural to the key signature. A minor is the relative minor to C. Let's review this concept. If you have a scale that's in A, you want to know what key signature it uses, go up 3 half steps. B flat is step 1, 1, 2, 3. This shares the same key signature. Relative, major, minor keys have the exact same key signature. This would be true of if you have a scale in C minor. You want to know what key signature to write it in. Go up 3 half steps from C to find the relative major. 1, 2, 3. E flat major. And C minor, its natural form, have the exact same key signature of 3 flats. Let's get you where you can play this. So that natural minor used to go by an older name of Aeolian mode. Aeolian mode is one of the 8 church modes that we used back in Renaissance and even before that in ancient Greece time. So natural minor uses all white notes. It's naturally occurring on A actually. Let's talk about the whole and half step so you can transpose this as well. So if I go up from A, I have a whole step, I have a half step, whole, whole, half step, whole, whole. Let's talk about scale degrees. Scale degree number 1. So scale degree 2 and 3 have the half steps, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. So you can memorize between scale degrees 2 and 3 and 5 and 6, and natural minor have those half steps. And that can let you transpose it to any key even before thinking through your key signatures. Let's talk about the fingering so you can play it along with me. All of the keys I'll teach you today use C fingering. I call it C fingering because it's exactly like C major. So remember C major used our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the same on A natural minor. 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just keep doing that over and over. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you want to come back down, 5 is your turnaround finger. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Couple techniques on that. Keep your thumb nice and tall. Feel like your elbow is pulling you out as you play. Let your body just lean gently in that direction. Good technique is critical to be able to play fast repertoire pieces like that Kabalevsky Etude. Let's go to the left hand fingering. We'll use that C major fingering. If I start with my left hand 5 on A, 5 is the start finger. This is a mirror image of the way the right hand was playing the fingering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Repeats that fingering group at the top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand's a little harder than the right hand, so you might need to add those little pauses in between so you can think about those fingering groups as one reduced thought. 5, 4, 3, 4, 3. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that feels pretty similar to what you had played in C major. That's pretty automatic already. If you'd like to start playing your scales hands together, here's a little trick for you. Have your right hand start up on a high A and left hand on a lower A. I'm on A2. And the fingerings will be exactly the same. So it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. They'll meet in the middle. Go out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before we move into the melodic minor, let's just review. Perhaps you're a music major and you know your solfege. So we can use our solfege on natural minor to help us think through these different keys. I'm going to use movable do. So when I'm in the key of A minor, A now becomes do. So I'm going to say this out loud as I play for natural minor. It'd be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Te, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So notice from the major I have a flat 3 and I have a lowered 6th and a lowered 7th. If you're not using solfege, you can also think scale degrees as in 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, normal 8 or 1. Flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3, 2, 1. That will help you start to think functionally, and then you can transpose that to any key you'd like as well. All right, next pianist, let's move into melodic minor. I'm going to demonstrate this on A minor so you can see it first, then I'll teach you how to play it. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A going up, back down, it reverts it to G natural, F natural, E, D, C, B, A. So it kind of heightens that intensity as you ascend. You'll see that in vocal music. You'll see it within heightened sonatas, and as it descends, becomes more calm and peaceful. All right, so you might have caught that. Let's use the scale degrees, and then we'll go into solfege next. Let's use scale degrees to help name these notes as I play along. So I have 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, normal 7 from the major, up to the A, flat the 6, flat the 7, 5, 4, flat the 3, 2, 1. That is melodic minor with the scale degrees. Let's follow it up with some solfege. I'm using movable do, so this will start as do. Listen carefully. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Back down. Te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So you'll notice that as it descends is natural minor. It becomes just like the key signature of its relative major of C. Alterations are sharp 6, sharp 7. Let's practice transposing this to another key before we go into harmonic minor. Let's go to E. And you might need to think your key signature. So this is the relative minor to relative major of G major. Natural minor will have 1 sharp within that scale. Let's try it in E melodic minor. We have do, re, mi, fa, sol, sharp the 6, sharp the 7, becomes natural minor coming back down. One more time with the solfege. We have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. That is E melodic minor. So pianists, you can practice transposing that on your own to those other keys. Let's go into harmonic minor next. Harmonic minor is the most frequently used scale that we have in repertoire. If you look back at our Kabalevsky, notice that left hand was using those G sharps, which does not belong to the key of A minor. Even the scale at measure 3. Maybe that nice little coloring of that sharp 7. Let me just explain a little bit of the theory and the thought behind this. Into the Baroque era, chords started to move more functionally. They had these set patterns that they would move within. Let me play you a progression in the key of A minor using our 1, our 4, 1, 5, 7. Did you catch that 1 chord is major? Let me play in root position so you can hear it. Here's A minor, the 1 chord, the 4 is D minor, the 1, 5, 7, back home to A minor. This is called harmonic minor because composers like to make that 5 chord most often a major quality, and they'll even intensify it with that minor 7th, which is a dominant 7th sound. Notice that G sharp comes from that 5 chord, or even if you were just playing a 7 diminished chord, it intensifies those dominant harmonies, which lead back home to A minor. So we represent that sharp 7 within our harmonic minor scales. Pay attention. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Ti, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. That is harmonic minor. Natural minor with a sharp 7th scale degree, which is really borrowed from the parallel major of A, which uses that sharp. All right, let's practice transposing this harmonic minor to all those other scales that use that exact same fingering as C. Let's transpose harmonic minor to E. Let's give the left hand some practice. Remember, it starts with finger 5 on E, and we're going to go up F sharp, which is our relative major of G, A, B, C, D sharp. Go into the black keys towards the fallboard. D sharp, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E. There's harmonic minor. So we have our relative major key signature of G, which gives us our F sharp, raise the 7th of D sharp. All right, pianists, let's transpose harmonic minor to the key of D. D is our tonic. To find the relative major, go up 3 half steps. Key signature of F major is 1 flat, so we'll use that. We're going to sharp the 7th. Use the solfege to help you in D. We have do, re, mi, fa, so, la, sharp the 7th, ti, do. Ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. You can certainly practice these multiple octaves. You're going to have to go in towards that fall board for those black keys. So no reaching at the last moment, just gradually go in and you can just go back out as well. Next up, pianists, we're going to transpose harmonic minor on the key of C minor. We're going to play this in our left hand for practice. Let's review the relative majors. C is your minor, go up 3 half steps, step 1, 2, 3. E flat has 3 flats, so we'll use those. We'll also have to sharp that 7th. I'm going to use scale degrees to help you on this one. So we have 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, sharp the 7th, so I have B natural, C, sharp the 7, flat 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So remember your natural minor key signature, E flat, A flat, B flat, then alter that raised 7th at the last, and that's harmonic minor. Next, pianists, let's transpose harmonic minor to start on G. Let's review the relative major. G is your minor, go up 3 half steps. B flat has 2 flats, which I'll use as my lowered 3rd and the 6th. Sharp the 7th will be F sharp, so I have that nice D major triad. Let's play this in the right hand. Harmonic minor, G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G, F sharp, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, G. You can practice that multiple octaves on your own. Last step, pianists, is the key of F minor. I'm going to start in my left hand because it's just like C major as well. Let's think about the relative major. F, go up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. A flat has 4 flats, which would be the 3rd, the 6th, the 4th, and the 7th. But we want to alter that 7th for harmonic. We'll raise it up to an E natural. In the left hand, you have F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E natural is F harmonic. Just like C fingering. The right hand is an exception fingering because of that placement of the B flat. So it just reverses our C fingerings of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And you could keep going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. When you come back down, 4 is the turnaround finger. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 4. All right, pianists, there you have it. We have talked through natural minor, which is naturally occurring on A. You can transpose it using your relative major key signature. So it's a great exercise to practice the reinforcement of your key signatures as you play those scales. You can hear that natural minor. Next up, we talked about the melodic minor, which raised the 6th and the 7th up, coming back down natural. And we finished up with the more common harmonic minor, but they're great to practice all 3. Harmonic raises the 7th. Ascending and descending, it's that same form. So practice these scales. I'll show you in another video how to practice them more hands together, but for now you can practice that right hand descending, left hand ascending because it'll be the same fingering. Memorize these as the same types of fingerings rather than 6 different keys. Think about these all have C fingering, A, E, D, C, G, and F. The only exception is that right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 for F minor. Practice these minor scales to develop your technique, to develop your facility and your speed, playing lightly at the piano with good technique, and in time you'll be playing Kabalevsky's Etude in A minor.